Combination of a scooter and off-road bike, is it actually a good idea? Let's find out.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
When Honda introduced its new surprise X-ADV in 2015, motorcycle experts thought it was a joke. How is it possible an off-road motorcycle be a scooter? But unlike everyone's expectations, more than 7,500 units of this motorcycle were sold only in Europe. And also Honda introduced a new class of motorcycles with this innovation, adventure scooter. This motorcycle is actually the younger sibling of X-ADV called Honda ADV 150. Honda ADV 150 is completely following the design style of X-ADV. The robotic and aggressive styling, tall height and dual-purpose tires are a good indication of an off-road motorcycle. And at the same time, this bike can be a great option for urban use and comfortable riding. Headlights, turn signals, and brake lights are all LED. The handlebar is also designed in the style of off-road bikes. On the right side we have the throttle and front brake lever. This is the idling stop switch and there is no kill switch. We have the hazard button here and this is the electric starter. This is the front brake oil reservoir. On the left side we have the rear brake oil reservoir, high and low beam, horn button and turn signal switch, left handbrake and rear brake lever. One of the interesting parts of this scooter is fully digital dashboard, which is designed in two separated parts, and you can have complete information such as speedometer, fuel gauge, date and time, instant fuel consumption, air temperature and so on. The below part shows some indicators like idling stop, ABS system, turn signals, and water temperature. Here we have a small compartment which there is 12-volt socket inside and you can charge your mobile or other electronic devices. Let me try if I can put my sunglasses case. Okay, fortunately I can.
But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby?
The bike seat is big and comfortable, and under it you have 27 liters of space, which seems enough to put a medium helmet and other stuff.
Love the feeling. Why do I, baby? Why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby? Why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby? Why do I? Why do I, baby? Why do I?
Gas tank capacity is 8 liters, and according to Honda, the fuel consumption of this bike is around 40 kilometers per liter. So with the full tank you can ride more than 300 kilometers, which is great. I will test it in a future videos for sure. The dimensions of ADV 150 are 1950 mm long, 763 mm wide, and 1153 mm height. The wheelbase is 1324 mm, the seat height is 795 mm, and the lowest distance from the ground is 165 mm. The weight of this bike is 133 kilograms. My height is 180 centimeters and this is my situation on the bike. I think it's a little bit difficult for people under 170 centimeters to ride ADV. Braking system is supported by corrugated discs with diameter of 240 mm at the front and 220 mm at the rear. The calipers are from Japanese brand Nissin. Honda ADV 150 uses dual-purpose tires and you can use them at asphalt city and off-road. The front tire size is 110 to 80 with circumference of 14 inches, while the rear 130 to 70 with circumference of 13 inches. The tires are from Taiwanese brand Federal. ADV 150, like most Honda scooters, is equipped with keyless system, which means you don't have any keys and instead you got this remote. When you get close 1 meter to a motorcycle, the keyless system automatically detects the remote and first you have to push this wheel and then put it into on position. After that, get the rear brake and push the starter. This button is also for opening the gas tank door and the seat. You must first put the wheel on the seat position and then press this button. The suspension system of ADV 150 is telescopic in the front and twin shocks in the rear. ADV 150 uses a 4-stroke single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine with 2 valves and exact volume of 149 cc. This engine produces maximum power of 14.3 horsepower and 13.8 Nm of torque. The power is transmitted to rear wheel by a CVT gearbox. Okay guys, let's go to the test ride of this lovely scooter. If you ride this scooter, you will completely understand that this scooter is different from other scooters of the same level. Of course, Honda's target about designing of this scooter was introducing a different vehicle. You can feel this difference in the handlebar, the height of the bike and the type of the riding. The acceleration of the bike is acceptable, although I can't say it's great. If I want to compare it with the P6 or NMAX, I guess the acceleration of ADV is a little bit lower than P6. The handling of this motorcycle is excellent and you can control this bike well in traffic situation or winding roads. The rider's sitting position is good, but honestly I like more the P6 160's sitting position. It's more comfortable and you can stretch your legs completely. And as you can see on this bike, I can't fully stretch my legs. But don't forget, this is semi-adventure bike and you can expect much comfort from it. The performance of the braking system is good and acceptable, and the Nissin calipers control the speed of this bike well. Recently I have heard that ADV scooters have entered the United States, but the American version does not have a rear disc brake and uses drum brake. Also, American version doesn't have idling stop system. Using drum brake in this kind of scooter is not good idea, because drum brake doesn't have enough power to control the speed. I'm so sorry for the American brothers that you are missing these great features. I guess the scooters that come into the US are probably made in Thailand, but mine is made in Indonesia. Alright guys, let's go to the ADV 150 speed test. As I told you before, the initial acceleration of this bike is a little bit lower than P6 160, but let's test it on the speed. Well, my friends, I almost forgot to tell you something very important. The name of this motorcycle is ADV, and it means adventure. And this scooter is also designed for off-road roads. But can this scooter be a good option for off-road and adventure? I think this is too long for this video, and I will try to test this bike in off-road situation for next video. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do a subscribe right now to get notified my upcoming video. Hope you like this video, take care of yourself, and see you the next one.